I've got a video that's coming up in a couple of days here that I was doing some research for as of the past day and a half or so, and upon doing so, it ended up rekindling this interest I had in the idea of various weapons still in the game code for Black Ops 3. And it's something that we've talked about a couple of times here and there throughout the channel, but I really want to take this opportunity to maybe open this up to a discussion and see your thoughts and feedback on everything, and then maybe as a little bit of a community, we can kind of round up our thoughts on the idea of it as itself. But believe it or not, there's still 8 weapons that are not in multiplayer that are only there in zombies that theoretically could very easily come over to multiplayer. And while we think about other things that could be added in within multiplayer in terms of DLC weapons, these would be a simple port over essentially, because there's already animations, assets, scripting, all that sort of stuff already in place that they work within the zombies aspect of Black Ops 3, but they just aren't there for everybody. Now, I do understand that yes, they technically are there for everybody, but not everybody dabbles into zombies. And this is where it kind of brings up that topic of multiplayer getting more and zombies getting less. That's something that I've heard around the community a lot as well too. So I understand where having weapons specifically for zombies totally makes sense, but those weapons include the Bootlegger, the M1927, the STG-44, the MG08, the Bloodhound, the Mauser, the Bowie knife, and the Sickle. Now, these of course are a combination of various different things, from ARs to SMGs to LMGs to melee weapon reskins. All that kind of stuff is stuff we've seen in supply drops and out of DLC drops as is. Now, admittedly, I'd love for maybe sort of an end of the year sort of thing moving into Call of Duty World War II's launch, in which they're just like, hey, you know what? Why not? Let's just throw these in here for everybody. You guys have been playing along for 2 years. Let's give you guys these weapons for free, although that will probably never happen. But an interesting thought also is the fact that with these sort of weapons still in the game code and easily accessible to port over to multiplayer on top of whatever else they want to bring in as classic weapons via supply drops, that's something that with these weapons still remaining, it's possible that maybe if the fan interest is still there, we still see a little bit more support for Black Ops 3 in terms of these content drops every other couple months or so like that we could end up seeing even underneath World War II as the main game. So whereas once again it ties back to that theory of it's gonna be weird to jump from 3 active titles back down to 1 coming this year, that'd be a way to kind of remedy that, but also to continue to draw these weapons out from not only just exclusive zones and maybe other ones that would come as a remake of a classic weapon from the Black Ops franchise or World at War for those people that are still interested. So I think it'd be really cool to maybe see that happen. Whether or not it does, of course, I have no idea, but I really want to gauge your thoughts and feedback here on this. Would you guys like to see any of these weapons dropped from zombies into multiplayer, or do you want anything in particular added in? Whatever it may be, I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback here on it, because once again, I was just doing some research for a video coming up, and I stumbled across the multitude of weapons that are still in the game code, still there, and just easily accessible, but have not made its way over into multiplayer, and thought, man, that's something that we should probably talk about, because that would either stir up some good responses, some genuine interest in it, or maybe some people just don't want to see this happen at all. So that said, love to get your thoughts and feedback, so let me know down there in the comment section down below. A short, simple, and sweet one here today with this one, but hopefully you enjoyed. And that said, if you guys did, make sure you drop a like down below, and of course, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to stay updated with everything we have here regarding Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and World War II moving forward. If you guys are interested in any of that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And finally, if you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, that is the best place to get connected outside of YouTube. I practically live on Twitter, so if you guys want to strike up a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, link is down there in the description below. But all that said, out of the way, hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. Mod is an Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.